Hello everybody, Zeff here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today. July 22nd, 2024. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well today. Pull back from the last 3 days of selling off here, bouncing off the 21 EMA basically. So pretty easy to see if you're looking at the daily chart, always making sure you're doing your homework and seeing what kind of day it'll be. You realize that early on, especially in the pre-market session here, that we realize that we're probably just going to go up a little bit more and probably not continue to sell off unless we went past that previous swing low here at 55, 53, and we didn't. Stayed above it, nice pullback. Overall, basically a trading range for today, but we carried above yesterday's high. But overall, not too bad of a day. Not a whole lot of setups, but also not anything that you were sitting there forever. Okay, so going into the pre-market session here, of course, price holding above the 21 EMA as we see here. And we do have our first trade here, which I marked as an aggressive trade for it being a first entry, second entry long here. The only reason that this is even aggressive here is because it didn't really necessarily bounce off the 21 EMA. The greatest thing it has going for it is it's the first break of the trend line. We're looking for a new high, and also this bar here is only a 6-tick bar. So overall, pretty low risk trade. And the other thing is you do have room to the highs here of that previous swing high. As you can see, it got pretty close. You would have got your 2 points on this. And overall, yeah, pretty decent trade. Just a good signal bar, just a little bit away from the EMA. So if you know what you're doing, then I think that's fine taking that. Anyways, we have our little pullback here, and then we get basically another 2 legs up, and you have a first entry, second entry, third entry. And you can also kind of see this as just a simple bull flag. So maybe if you're not necessarily trading PATS system, but you're more looking for higher probability, just good setups overall, you could have seen this as an easy bull flag setup. Nonetheless, we make our way, get rejected off the previous day's high here, as we can see, get a lower high. Kind of hesitant to mark these. It is also a first entry, second entry short, but I think you're just calling top here and a little too aggressive. I'd rather see something more probable, I guess you could say. And you do get it. I think this one right here is a first entry, nice second entry long failure, clear rejection off the EMA, great big bearish outside bar, failed second entry long, and you already have your break and new high, couple legs to a new high. So right where you want to see a failure, good failure right here, and it leads to quite a big move down, trapping all of those long traders. As it makes its way down here, you get your nice break, new low. Then it starts to nice double bottom, makes another swing higher low, as we can see. So price, changing into a different direction here. And you really know once price goes above the most recent swing high here as well. So as it goes up, sells off, all the bulls are still buying, buy it, and we have a nice first entry, second entry short failure, and also a first entry, second entry long. So I like this a lot. This is a double high probability setup, and definitely take those. Those work out at least 95% of the time, and it does here. And then also you get another first entry, second entry short failure, runs higher, first entry, second entry long. So I mean, really good example of seeing this. Definitely take those 100%. Price is holding way above the EMA here. Nice rally up back to the previous highs, and I basically saw this as a 1, 2, 3 nice triple test, rejection off the previous day's high of the swing high. This is a trading range, just going up to the top, back to the bottom. So seeing this, pretty good probability of at least going back down to the previous swing low here, which is well within 2 points. And that worked out quite well for you for that nice triple test. Moving along here, we get our break, tries to test again, fails, and this is where a nice bearish khaki channel, as we can see within here. You get quite a few trades in here, so this was a really nice thing to see. Counting from our most recent swing low, double bottom right here, resets count, outside bar. As we can see, first entry, outside bar up, then down, go with that. Not as it's engulfing, but 1 tick below as it's selling off here, and plenty of room. I mean, you could have gone for 4 or more points if you really wanted here, especially with the first break of this bearish downward trend channel. Perfect second entry short. Definitely take that. And you're probably asking, Zeph, the risk is a little high. Yes, initially you can put your stop one tick above. The second the entry bar here is finished closing, then move your stop from one tick where your entry would be to one tick above. So it'd be like basically a 6 to anywhere from 7 tick stop. And then if you get stopped out, it just is what it is. But initially, yes, you can put your stop up here, move it once the entry bar, this bar is finished closed. And especially when it closes really nice with a red bearish bar, that's when you know you're on the right side of the market. Nice runner here. Gets another little double bottom, resets count, first entry, second entry short. Just another one here right off the 2 key entry points. Basically 3 almost, because the midline of the trading range channel here. Really good second entry, and boom, here's another one. First entry, second entry short. I mean, they just keep coming and coming and coming. 3 trades in a row. Great high probability setups. Take those all day long. Move it along here. As price gets quite congested around here, this is kind of what I'm looking at with this congestion. And just kind of this like slight kind of ascending triangle, or contraction basically. It finds support here, and then you basically kind of start getting these higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Major trend channel trend reversal happens, and this is where it gets pretty interesting. You do have a first entry, second entry long. You went below the EMA. Don't really necessarily like this. Don't really get a higher low. But anyways, once you see this price moving higher, you're just kind of now understanding that price is in the bullish direction. As it's working its way higher and higher here, you just get a first entry here. There might be an argument to be made for this first entry, second entry short failure, and I wouldn't be mad if you took it. Great signal bar. Actually, yeah, quite a bit of room to the highs here. I didn't realize how much that was for the room. Yeah, actually pretty good failed second entry short here. If I saw that, definitely probably would have at least taken a jab at that. And then also you do get another higher low, not the best signal bar, but rallies higher. And then I just saw it kind of go into this spike, and then it started channeling overall. And then where did I get in here? Came to market quite late today, unfortunately. Got in right about here. Watching as the market, just kind of assessing it, understanding what price is doing. I really wanted to take just a high probability trade today, and didn't really enjoy my trading, even though green for last week. Wanted to make sure that I'm really focusing on high quality principles. And as I'm seeing this go and go and go, I see price action kind of get rejected here. And I see this major resistance, and I see a first entry, second entry long, and it's a failure. And I really enjoyed the context here. This is kind of a pattern, but this is really just understanding that price is selling off, the bulls completely lost, and the bears are in control. And yeah, so you have this move higher, first entry, second entry long, it fails. And I basically saw this bar right here, this red bearish bar, and context wise, I mean, this is engulfing this entire past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 bars here. And so this is a symbol that basically the bulls have lost. They've tried to go higher. We're at the top of the trend channel. Context is great. Go short with this. At least move back down to the swing low is reasonable. And then I saw, so it sold off, and then this bar here, as if you're watching it real time, it closed, and then it hovered for a second, and that's when I realized I'm going to enter here, put my stop one tick above, and go for my 2 points, and immediately flashed down, sold off. Sellers continued and moved all the way down. I mean, it happened so fast. I couldn't even, I just got in, and then a second later got filled, and it was extremely fast. So good entry, good catching this, understanding really what is happening with the market, full rejection, putting the odds in my favor, and that was a one and only trade I took for today, and I'm really happy with it. Carrying on here for the rest of the day, the last hour, basically nothing really much here. I did see this first entry, second entry long failure, but this, you can see it doesn't look like a clear-cut picture. I wasn't able to read price action well enough. I felt like I was very confused with if it's going higher, if it's going lower. So I stayed out of a lot of these. I also saw this failure here of a first entry, second entry short failure, high or low. I mean, it's below EMA. I never had to break a new low yet. I really just wanted to make sure I'm following all the rules and context correctly and really being on the side that I know I should be on, and was confused. So I just sat idle and just marked them up, practicing, watching price action, still, having a positive outcome. And then again, first entry, second entry short failure, and a lot of these you would just be going into the swing lows, swing highs, or scalping for 4 ticks. I just didn't care for scalping for 4 ticks at the moment. Anyways, my assessment was correct when seeing the most of this congestion. Price moved higher, had a 1, 2, 3, triple testing here, sold off. For the rest of the day, I just didn't see much. Didn't see anything that I liked. Price was moving slow. Price action was congested, as I keep saying. Anyways, I digress. That's basically how I saw the chart for today. Overall, holding above, actually right now in the pre-market, or after hours, I should say, holding a little bit below the previous day's high, but that's pretty much where we ended at yesterday's previous day high. So not too bad of a trading day. Those second entry shorts were definitely the best for today's market, and the price action as it was. Pretty good Monday. Most of the times Mondays are not the absolute best, but overall, Mondays aren't the best for me, but overall it was good. So pretty happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this chart review. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this is always good content for you guys to learn, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.